Hello, leaders. Hey, this is Paul Grau, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that equips leaders and their teams to achieve their greatest potential. This show is sponsored by Current Leadership Coaching, and they transform struggling groups into cohesive, high-performing teams. Find out more about them at clcteam.com. Hey, hope you're doing great today and enjoying this month's 31 tips to increase your team cohesiveness. As we've been saying all month long, team cohesiveness is something that all great teams have in common, and I think it's what keeps those teams together even through the most difficult times. I hope these tips this month have helped you build your team cohesiveness. So today, since it's the weekend, we are covering the 26th and 27th tips. These two tips may complement each other depending on how you present them. Now, the 26th tip is to simply help another team member out or do something for another team member unexpectedly. Consider it a random act of kindness within your team. Of course, since this is a daily tip for the entire team, you may want to discuss this tip and give them a deadline or ask them to help other team members out over the next 30 days. That way it doesn't seem like they are doing it just because it's the tip of the day. Eventually, this tip may become a habit for your team members, and they will look for ways that they can help each other. Now, I know this may sound too good to be true for some teams, but you can start small and build up on this. And remember, this must begin with the leader, leading by example. Okay, so the 27th tip is to ask everyone to share their own personal definition of team cohesion, and then have them rate the team based on their definition. And when I say rate the team, rate them between 1 and 10, with number 1 representing very low team cohesion and a 10 representing very high team cohesion. Now, there's a reason that I waited towards the end of the month to tell you about this tip, because you will have had several weeks of utilizing the tips that I've shared this month. And hopefully the ratings your team members give the team will reflect an improvement in team cohesion over the past month. If not, well, maybe you need to go back to episode 873 and start listening to a few shows again and start implementing the tips and challenges once again. As a minimum, ask the team members to justify their rating that they gave the team and why they rated the team that way. This will give you a lot of insight as to how each team member sees your team. Hey, it's almost New Year's, and I want to ask you a question. Do you have your 2021 goals set and planned out? Regardless, if you do or don't, I hope you were able to download your free one-page goals worksheet at clcteam.com. If you haven't, no worries. There's still time to pick it up before New Year's, and I'm telling you, this worksheet will help you and your entire team create and achieve goals, whether it's personal goals or team goals. And you can also take advantage of your very special bonus that we're offering just you, and that's our 40-page goals workbook and our 12-part goals video course for only $7. And again, that price is just for you, our podcast listeners. Visit clcteam.com/goals if you're interested. And as always, there's going to be a direct link in today's show notes. Hey, thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Until tomorrow, run to your challenges.